In this lecture, we will talk about activating and deactivating shadow password mechanism. Shadow password mechanism enables the use of shadow and gshadow files for storing user and group passwords. Password aging info may be deactivated if needed. However, this is not recommended. The activation tool references the etc login.defs file for some password aging attributes while being executed. Let's look at some examples. To activate password shadowing, you can type in the command pwconf. This command executes silently without displaying any output unless there is an issue. It creates the shadow file with read-only permissions for the root user. You can look at the file's permissions by typing in ll or ls-l in etc shadow file. Let's look at these examples through the terminal. So let me run the command pwconf. As you can see, this command executed silently without displaying any output on the screen. It creates the shadow file with read-only permissions for the root user. Let's run the ll command on etc shadow. As you can see, there have been no permissions assigned to anyone else except for root, which is the user owner, and the group owner for this file. To activate password shadowing at the group level, you can type in grpconf command. This command executes silently as well without displaying any output unless there's an issue. So let's run that command through the terminal. grpconv, hit enter. If you don't get a message, the command executed successfully. It creates the gshadow file with read-only permissions for the root user as well. You can do ll or ls-l on etc gshadow file to look at the permissions. To deactivate password shadowing and remove the shadow file, you can run pwunconf command. Let's look at that command through the terminal as well. So if I type in pwunconf, hit enter. This will deactivate password shadowing and remove the shadow file. To deactivate password shadowing at the group level and remove the shadow file, you can run the command groupunconf. So let's run that command through the terminal. grpunconf, hit enter. If you don't get any error messages, that means the command executed successfully and you have successfully deactivated password shadowing at the group level. This covers the activating and deactivating shadow password mechanism. I hope you learned something useful in this lecture as well, and I'll see you in the next one.